Sorry?
Your camera is turned off.
But the slide is visible, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you want, I can put the video mode on and you can see. It's confirmed.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
एक second, just. I have started the video, somehow it takes time. All right. Now, I hope I'm visible to you all now.
No, not really.
Acha. Urankar sir, if you can just check into. I have enabled the video, but somehow it's not. Okay.
It's fine, ma'am. It's all right. We'll do without video. No issue.
Okay.
Just a
Now you
moment.
can see, yeah. What is
Sorry
the?
to interrupt, madam. It seems that it is showing that it is live streaming. So do we need to share the YouTube link, Urankar sir, with the students? Because how they will come to know that it is live streaming? They will should have some link, no? Yes, there is some link.
Hello.
Yes.
The link is provided in the chat box.
Yes. Thank you so much. So the issue is sorted.
YouTube live. Yeah.
Yes. So someone please copy it in the WhatsApp group. Your first year, because I am not in the first year chat WhatsApp.
Yeah, same here. So if you can just share, we have just started. No need to panic.
I will share it in the WhatsApp.
Yes, yeah, that's great.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Prelika. You always save my day. Thank you so much. Yeah, so going ahead from here, SAT 3, as you can see, the core focus part, again, which has been aptly briefed by HOD, Dr. Harsha Mishra, to you. These are 9 pointers. So the first one we began our session, orientation session on 21st of August, wherein if you're able to recollect with your guardians and your parents, principal sir rightly briefed you all about the NEP curriculum, that is the new education policy and the reforms, whatsoever is expected. So SAT 3 inculcation of SAT 3 is also one of the initiatives that we have taken. The second one is mentoring. That is, if you consider a typical class of 60 students, every batch, every group will be allocated with a mentor. That is, group of 20 students will be having one mentor, faculty mentor. And typically, a senior student and a core department higher semester faculty also will be allocated. This is point number 3. You need to understand. Third point is universal values. So whatever comes in the ambit of ethical character building, it could be in terms of the roles and responsibilities of technocrats, citizenship, values, etc. This is going to be imbibed via various sessions. Fourth one is proficiency values, proficiency modules. You have diagnostics tests. Then the academically weaker students are going to be identified and extra remedial sessions would be conducted. Fifth point is attributed to physical activity. There are going to be yoga sessions, meditation sessions, field work, ground work, sports, etc. are going to be a part of physical activity. That's something that promotes mental wellness. Next is creativity as well as literary events. We do have committees and cells. For example, I happen to be the head of Aura committee. So therein you can showcase your literary talent if you're good in drafting, writing poems, book review, slogan making, whatsoever, painting, drawing, photography, all this, you do have a scope to showcase your talent. We are going to provide you with the platform for the same. Familiarization of the department institute. This particular session would be conducted offline in terms of the core department HODs. So AIDS HOD, for example, Dr. Milind Nimade will be addressing the session to you. Computer department HOD, Dr. Sarita Ambadekar. We have IT department head as Dr. Radhika Kutech, IXTC department head as Dr. Jayashree Khanapuri, so on and so forth. All these HODs would be interacting with you and they might brief you about the scope and curriculum and how is it that in what way you're supposed to ideally match with your academic agenda for your career enhancement. Point number 8 deals with guest lectures by eminent personalities. So we can expect this subject related faculty members who will be instrumental in organizing the expert lectures, workshops, and events. And maybe, we can expect the other committee members also, sales and committee members, as well as professional chapters to initiate this particular initiative or the event part. Ninth being extracurricular. Maybe nature excursions and NSS and other committee members. These are the right avenues for you to get the appropriate exposure. And the conclusive session is going to be based on overall feedback as well as 2 report submissions. I'll be dealing with this in the next slide. Yeah, so the typical flow of the event would be mostly all this is slated during all working Saturdays. Most of the times, 80 to 90% of the events you can expect online conduction. Few ground events would be conducted by student council, as well as you can expect NSS and other committees, okay, to be a part of the ground events. And needless to say, your attendance is mandatory. Next is credit calculation. So how have we arrived with credit calculations? So you are expected to attend minimum 20 events. I repeat, all of you are expected to attend 20 events, which will fetch you 40 marks. I hope I'm making myself very clear. You will be having typical contact hours of 50 contact hours. So you can assume, going by the academic calendars, the calculation says that 13 to 14 Saturdays we get on hand for first semester. That is, from the month of August to December, we do get 13 to 14 Saturdays on an average. And that includes technical festival, that includes the ICAST International Conference in the month of December that we'll be organizing. So you'll be intimated. Don't worry about it. There's going to be a Google classroom that would be formed exclusively, and all the notifications and all the planners would be put up there. All right. So 20, it's mandatory for you to attend minimum 20 events, 2 credit per event. So that is going to 2 marks per event. That will fetch you 40 marks. 10 marks are going to be on the basis of the report submission, and the template as well as the guidelines would be shared by me and the other faculty members. Now the discipline part, that is, if you really aspire to get good marks, all the credits, you really have to show your proactive involvement. Timely completion of feedback formalities is must. Will be active, will be keeping the link active for maximum 1.5 hours. It won't be possible for us to keep it open because of violation and breaching of the discipline part or the submission part. Now that the marks and credit systems are come into effect. So the link will be active for 1 hour, maximum 1.5 hours, and it will be closed after that. So you better submit your honest and candid feedback so that we improvise, and then whether the loop is getting completed, and if it is really getting mapped with your holistic development, 360-degree development of your personality, so you can provide us with the feedback. And the improvisation is always on. We are work in progress. The term work part it will be with the SAT2 faculty members. So all the 7 division submissions as well as your queries and everything would be evaluated by the SAT2 faculties. You do have a subject SAT2 which is based on case studies and contemporary part. And I'm very sure the faculty members have started and embarked upon their journey. Finally, you need to adhere to appropriate etiquettes, netiquettes, mobiquettes. You cannot be putting questions round the clock. You really have to provide us with a breathing space, window period, so that we get back to the issue. Try avoiding use of smileys, emojis, etc. because ultimately you really have to respect and follow the order of hierarchy, whether it is HOD or the faculty, or maybe peons are there, or maybe the non-teaching staff, lab assistants are involved. So use of code of conduct, display of code of conduct, moral values in place, netiquettes, use appropriate language, words, linguistic diction, standardized usage of words, not colloquial expressions, swear words, etc. will not be entertained and tolerated, as well as mobiquates, that is mobile etiquettes. You shouldn't be putting your mobile phone on. You really have to put it in silent mode all the time. You have to respect, observe proper decorum and protocol. It's needless to say. So I guess this was all about SAT 3 in brief. Now I wish to, without further ado, I wish to request whatever queries are students before I wind up. Whatever queries are there, it will be taken care of one-to-one on Monday, or maybe Google Classroom on Monday. You can expect a link, and I'll put up everything, the planner part and everything for it. Thank you so much. I wish to invite Mrs. Gauri Gothevrikkar, our very own librarian, to commence with a vibrant presentation. Thank you so much. I'll stop the slide share. Over to you, Gauri ma'am.
Thank you, madam. Good morning, all. Madam, would you please put that banner?
Yeah, sure.
Good morning, everyone. Students, most of the batches, we have covered few things about the few things like how to check the catalog online and question paper checking. But at that time, many students were not yet admitted and they have missed some things. So we'll cover all the library facilities today. I'll share my screen. So why do you need a library in academic institutions? Probably most of you have come from integrated background, integrated classes and these things. So you hardly visit the libraries.
Ma'am, you got muted.
Okay. Thank you, Prahalika. So importance of library in academic institution. First of all, our library, it is situated on the first floor near the auditorium. So why do you need to access library? Because it provides books and non-book materials that will help students, academics and non-academic staff in achieving their educational goals and objectives. In our library, we have books pertaining to engineering. At the same time, we have books from which will help you for preparation of competitive examinations such as GATE, GRE, TOEFL and UPSC examination. And we have some light book reading, fiction books as well. We have separate section for the fiction books. Then we also have non-book material, which include magazines, journals, and newspapers. It is very important for you to update yourself. And the very simple solution for that is reading the daily newspapers. So what they do, they will definitely help you for achieving the educational goals and objectives. At the same time, they will prepare you for appearing the interviews which you face in the during the campus interviews, that is the campus placement. And then it will certainly help you to groom your personality for your career, your next career. So it is very important for you to have a good connection with the library resources. And the second point is the variety of books in the library can broaden and widen intellectual horizon of student and other library users. I have mentioned it already. Then materials in the library provide students with variety of knowledge which they could not acquire within the lecture hall. That is true, because in the lecture hall limited things are there, but You can explore many other things when you visit the library. Our library has open access system. In a sense, you can go inside the book section. You can borrow, you can issue any of the book, whether it is from your semester or maybe for higher semesters. If anyone is interested in some cloud computing or any other things, Internet of Things, which are right now which are not part of your syllabus right now, but still there is no restriction for you to pick the book from our library. You can borrow for 15 days any book from our library. Yes. Then our book issue policy. You can borrow 4 books at a time for 15 days. This will be issued to you online. That is, you can check the books, what are the status of the books, how many books you have borrowed, what are the titles, etc. from the online account. And you can retain the books for 15 days. Also, you can renew the books online. One-time renewal is permitted. That is online renewal. You need not bring the books in college for renewal purpose. But even if you wish to keep the books for more than 1 month, you have to bring the books physically to the library. And if the books are not reserved by someone else, yes, we do provide the facility of online reservation. I will show you how to do that in my next slides. So if the books are not reserved by someone else, you can definitely get the book issued for 1 more term. Then global common circulation. What is this facility? All the Somaya libraries are connected. That is the medical college library, physiotherapy library, nursing library in our campus, that is our Ayur Vihar campus, and all the Somaya libraries in Vidya Vihar campus, which include management college library, engineering library, then College of Dharma Studies, they have their library, then all the science, commerce, arts colleges library. There are 3 science, arts, commerce colleges in Vidya Vihar campus. So in a sense, right now our KJSIT library has more than 22,000 books, but you get access of more than 5 lakh print books. You can borrow any of the book from their library. And how to check if the book is available or not, I will show you in our next slides. Then there is book bank scheme. There are 2 types of book bank schemes. One, it is for all students. We term it as college book bank scheme. And we give 1 book per subject, and that can be kept for the whole semester. See, for regular library books, there are no charges. You have already paid fees for it. But for this college book bank, you have to pay 100 rupees as usage charges per book. You can get 1 book, 2 books, 3 books as per your choice. Maximum you can take 6 books. And the books can be kept with you for the whole semester. The money is not given back as it is termed as usage charges. Then there is 1 more book bank. It is for reserved caste students. We get some fund from government for purchasing books for this particular book bank. This is given on sharing basis. So it can be kept for the whole semester. Then what are our library timings? Our issue counter, that is library book issue counter, opens at 8:30 am and closes at 5 p.m. But the reading room, you can access it after 5 p.m. up to 7 p.m. And if you wish to avail the reading room even after 7 p.m. every day, you can avail, but you have to give the consent letter of your guardian or parent. You can also use the reading room on Saturday or Sunday. but you have to give the consent letter for the same. And during examination days, we keep library open. That is, even the issue counter we keep open on all holidays during examination. The timing during these days is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, this is our library page on our college website. So, what you have to do is now you have to do some small exercises simultaneously. I will go very slowly. So, first of all, you go to our institute page, that is KJSIT page. Right now, everyone will do this task so that you will be able to learn how to check the books online. Because when you go to our college website and then under the menu about, you can see the link of online book search. Anyone can put in the chat whether you have received the instruction rightly or not. So what you have to do, you have to go to our institute web page and then under about you will get our library page and then you will click on online book search. And this is your result page. So what you will do, you will click in this window. I hope everyone has reached up to this page. And then what you will do, you will type here, right now we will search books for chemistry. So you will type chemistry. Yes. So I'll show you live online book search. When I go to online book search, this is the window. And in the top window, see, under search library catalog, type as chemistry. I hope everyone is doing this exercise right now. This will help you save your time for searching the books in the library. You need not go hunting each and every rack. You can check out from your mobile before entering the library about the particular subject, about book by particular author, because here under search type, they have given various search types as in author, keyword, publisher, etc. So right now what we are doing, whether a particular book on chemistry is available or not. So how to find that? Then I'll click on search now. It may take little time. See, the search is going on because it is, yes, correct. So note that these already I have mentioned that all the Somaya Vidya Vihar and Ayu Vihar libraries are connected. So in the left column, you can see the list of the libraries where books on chemistry are available. Right now, we want to search books from our library. So what I will do, in the right side, they have put the list of the books. This is the similar version is available in the mobile mode. So yes, sorry for the interruption. So what we'll do now, I have to check books from our library. So we'll just click on KJSIT. And now all these books which you can see are available the available books in our library are seen in the right column. That is guidebook to mechanism in organic chemistry and everything, textbook of engineering chemistry, etc. So what will we do now? I'll click on any of the title, a textbook of engineering chemistry. Yes, this is the result. Very minute details are given over here. What are the details? That is the title, authors, publisher, and then how many copies of this book, particular book, are available in the library? There are 5 copies and all are available. No, not a single copy is issued out. I can further refine the search. So further, I want to check the location of the book. So what I will do, I'll click on KJSIT and then it will show me the details of the book. That is, what is the accession number of the book and status of the book and rack number of the book. So when this particular book is available in the library, it has to be on this particular rack. Can anyone message me whether done or not? Because I'm just blindly going on.
Students, you can put it in the chat box.
Yes, thank you, madam. Yes, Chaitanya has given, then Aisha, Sohail, yes. Tanvi, good. Okay, okay. Thank you for responses, students. Okay. Okay. Now we'll move ahead. I'll show you how to check your account online. Because right now, till now, many students have taken the library cards. And for the library card procedure is very simple. You have to bring 4 photographs, your passport size photographs and your fee receipt. You can show the fee receipt on your mobile and then you can get the library cards and you can borrow the books. Still, if many students have not yet taken the library cards, they can get it done. So now I want to check my account. How many books I have borrowed from our library or any other library in a sense. So this facility is provided. Just click on my account and then you know this, your SVB net ID. You have to remember it because all the facilities you get, all the online facilities you get by using this particular SVB net ID. So you have to remember. And then you have to select college name and then login. It will show my details. So this is the book on my name. See, and it will show the issue date as well as the due date, and you can see a renew book button. So it is, the due date is on 24th September. So if I wish to continue the same book, I'll continue, I'll renew, I'll click 1 day prior to the due date, and then the book will be renewed on my name for 1 more term. This is the similar for you as well. So you can check this later on, and if any queries are there, you can meet us on Monday or any other convenient day for you for the things, or you can during your library periods, you can get solved if you are not able to see your library account. So these things we have done. Now, the next thing is that yes, this we have already gone through. Then, how to do the reservation. Yes. So how to do the reservation? Just wait for a moment. Let me share the. Yes. So if I want to reserve books, see, first of all, note that basically library is a resource sharing concept. We have 480 students and not a single library can keep 480 copies of each and every title in the library. You understand? So what you have to do is you have to share the things amongst yourself. So you cannot keep book of any library for the whole semester. We have provided one more facility of book bank scheme. From that, you can keep the books for the whole semester. But the regular books have to be returned in time. And if all the copies are issued out, in that case, the book can be reserved for you. Okay. So, right. So I have searched for the book mathematics and we can see this book. I have searched the accession number and see, this is the display and you can see when all the copies of a particular book are out of the library, at that time, the demand under the demand, the reserve button gets on and then you can borrow the book, you can reserve the book for you. And once the book is returned in the library, you get the mail for collecting the book. The claim remains active for 2 working days. During that, you have to collect the book on your name. Okay, then we'll move ahead. This you can't do right now because we have ample copies of first year books right now. You will not be able to do, you need not do the reservation. You have to just go pick the book and get it issued on your name. Yes. Then we have seen that we have checked the renewal things. We have seen the OPAC search, then account search. Then this is the this is our Somaya email ID. This okay. This is how we check the online databases from our Somaya email ID. There are 2 options. Either you can directly go to the link library.somaya.edu. I'll share the link over here. It's library.somaya.edu. Either you can go directly to this. See, you have to do this task right now. Like the library book checking, how you have done. You just check whether you can do the things or not. So from your mobile, go directly to the link library.somaya.edu. Yes, I'll answer. Yes, there is one question for how long we can renew the book without accessing a book bank. Yeah, you can renew the books only once. So, first of all, you get for the 15 days. Then you can renew the book online for more for more one more term. That is for 30 days. You get the book at a stretch. But after that, you have to come to library, return the book, and if the book is not reserved by someone else, you can get the same copy of the book. But at a time, you can renew for once only. Already I have mentioned that library is a resource sharing concept. Every student has uh, should get every book of library. Everyone has equal right of accessing each and every book of the library. So you have to do the sharing thing. Okay. So then how to, I'll show you how to access the databases. We have every year in Somaya, we are purchasing databases worth more than 3 crores. So you have free access to each and every database. Only thing is that you have to take out some time, and if you see wonder, there are very good databases from engineering as well as some general subjects, some interdisciplinary subjects. The databases are there. The access is very simple. You can access them from anywhere. So now we are now on the page library.somaya.edu, and then I'll show you in live mode. See how I go. For 4 years, you have to remember the Somaya email ID. There will not be any communication on any personal email IDs will be entertained. You have to use Somaya email ID only. And then log in with Somaya email account. I have already mentioned you can either go to your this thing. And if you are accessing this library Somaya, that is databases, you have to go to directly to this link. This, the way which I have accessed is through the PC. I'm using my laptop. So I am able to click on the 9 Google Apps button, and then I could fetch the library Somaya website. But if you are using through mobile, go directly to the library.somaya.edu, log in with Somaya email account. This is the page, but maybe that you are accessing it for the first time. So you will get a different page. I'll show you that. You must have got a page where it will ask you for the user policy. So accept the user policy, scroll down, and then accept the user policy, and then you will get this particular screen. Vedant Sawant, he doesn't have Somaya email ID. So I think you have to meet Urankar sir in the 3rd floor. I think Harsha madam has just explained it before some time before because that is very important for you. Okay, then these are the databases available. They have made it accessible in the alphabetical mode. You can go to any of the database and access the things free of cost. There are no extra charges. Whichever things are there under subscribe as a subscribe content, they are accessible for every one of us. Okay. This is the way how you see. Login with SoMy email account. This is the version on, that is mobile version. And then here down you get the usage policy things. You can download, you can access one of any database. I have shown the example of IEEE electronic library. Okay, then National Digital Library of India. All the many resources are available here free of cost. National Digital Library of India. You can save it. We have also given the links. Over here. You can access any of them. We will do the club registration maybe in our next session, whenever I'll get the next session for orientation. We will do the club registration of all students at that time, so that you will be able to attend any of the programs by National Digital Library of India. They conduct various good programs. And see, you can see the many things are available over here. If you wish, I can go directly to the page of National Digital Library. See, many things are there. You can access any of them. But if you are a member, then you also get very good programs also. You can attend their programs. This is the initiative of IIT Kharagpur. So you can see the level of resource materials that must have been uploaded here. It is under Ministry of Education of Government of India. So you can see right in the right side, they have mentioned Indian Institute of Technology. So all very good resources are available over here. Test preparations, joint admission test for masters and GATE. Then all this is career development and recruitment, and many all in all subjects they have uploaded the yes, there are various file formats available. Then otherwise you can search. Then there are journal articles, as well as there are some videos also available. So can access any of them. Yes, this was about National Digital Library. Then we'll come up. I'll just brief you about the various services of our library. First is e-reminders. You should have the access of your Somya email ID, and you get e-reminders. First of all, if you have borrowed any book from library, you get a reminder for returning the book. And in the same, that is we call it is termed as gentle reminder from the library. In the same mail, we also provide the link for renewal of the book. So if you wish to continue, you can also the renew book online from that particular link. Then if you have reserved any book, then also you get a mail for whenever the book is available, you get the reminder for collecting the book from library. Third, if the book which you have borrowed is reserved by someone else, then also you get the reminder of the returning the book, because someone else has already put claim on that book. and you have to definitely return the book in time so that the other person will get access of it. Then if the books are overdue, in that case also you get reminder. There's so many types, all these reminders you get, but it is your duty to check your library account on a regular basis, and you have to return the books in time. Then next is checking of issued books through myaccount.somaya.edu. In one way, I have showed you how to check the books online. There is one more method of checking the books online. That is the library. You are checking your library account online. The site, that is the myaccount.somaya.edu portal. From that portal, you can also check your library account. Then plagiarism checking using Turnitin software. Plagiarism is just copying someone else's intellectual work. You will need to check the plagiarism of the papers, research papers. Maybe in second year or third year, you will need to publish some papers in journals. Or for your project works, you will definitely need to check the plagiarism of that particular content, because right now the laws are very strict. If you just copy someone else's intellectual work, it will be infringement. Under this law, there will be some punishment. So never ever copy someone else's thing and just copy paste the things. Read, learn, and then write in your own words. That has to be there. And if you just blindly copy paste it, then you will have to face the infringement law punishment. So better to avoid that. It is always suggested to check the plagiarism of your compiled material, and that Turnitin software is available with us. Then ebooks. On the same databases page, we have some ebooks purchased for us, but there is no alternative for your print textbooks. We do not have the soft copies of your textbooks. We have e-books of some reference books. But for your textbooks, you have to refer our library as in the print version. The soft copies of the print textbooks are not available. Then institutional repository. In next slides, I'll show you how to check the question papers and video lectures. As in, we have preserved the question papers. That is the old question papers we have preserved in print format. At the same time, we have scanned the papers and uploaded in the institutional repository. So it will help you for preparation before your examination. So how to do that? We'll show you in the next slides, and then you can do the exercise simultaneously. Then current updates. We go on putting many new books in library. We go on adding new books to our library. But how the readers will come to know whether we have the books or not, or what are the new books? So we keep on sending the list of new books added to library to all our users, maybe monthly or once in 2 months. That we do. Or whenever the books are added in the library, we keep on sending the emails about it to our readers. Then syllabi copies. We have created the one folder, library 365 Google folder. You will get the link in your WhatsApp group, maybe in 2-3 days. Some work is going on there. So you will get the link of the library 365 Google Drive folder. You get all the syllabi copies of all the branches in the folder there. Then extra reading books, just at the beginning of the session, I have mentioned that we have some extra reading books pertaining to the competitive examination, as well as we have the general reading book section as well. Then star reader student of the semester. Whenever you come in the library, at the entrance, you will come across the library boards. First of all, we put a good quote every day for welcoming our readers. There is a quote written over there. Then we also put the material or some good reading things of the days, various days celebrated in that particular month. And there is one more board. You can see photos of some students. What are they? The students who have borrowed books for maximum times per semester. We felicitate them during our functions. Annually, we have two functions. One is our technical function, which is maybe in the month of October or November, September, October, the things is there. Technical festival is there, and we have cultural festival. So we felicitate the students during the festival, and the students who borrow books for maximum times per semester, the students are felicitated. And the photos of those students we display at the library entrance. Earn and Learn scheme. Under the University of Mumbai, they have many years back, they have taken out this scheme of Earn and Learn scheme. So in library, we conduct the annual library stock verification. Every year, we conduct the annual library stock verification after the event term examination. That mostly comes in the month of June. So after that, we conduct the annual library stock verification and we take help from students for conducting the stock verification. The data entry, book checking, extra, that library work is there. And a remuneration, as per the policies, a certain remuneration is given to students who are working for who are helping us for the work. It is mostly for 15 days, the work goes on. So if you wish to enroll for that, you can meet us after the event of examination, not right now. Whenever we have planned for that particular work, we send mail to all students and then you can be part of that particular team. Then lost and found section is also right now part of library. So now we'll come to the library repository thing. So what you have to do is, I'm putting it in our chat box, the link. It is repository, repository, repository.somaya.edu. Yes, you copy this link and then simultaneously you can check the question papers. It's repository.somaya.edu. Okay, I again type. I think it was sent to only one person. Yes. Repository.somaya.edu. And then you can see these 3 lines in the right top corner. Yes. This is the displayed page. You have to click on these 3 lines and then you will get this search window. Type it is as chemistry. You can type any subject. I'm just showing demo for chemistry. Then I'll click on the lens and then this is my result page. Under item hits, if you scroll down, under item hits, click on engineering chemistry 1. The autonomous papers are down, but these are engineering, University of Mumbai engineering question papers, because earlier we had University of Mumbai engineering syllabus. So click on that. Then what is my result page? Yes. I have clicked on one, and then I'll get this particular display. I'll just scroll down and then I'll click on view open. I hope you can see it. I hope everyone has reached till this step. And then I'll get the question paper. Can you put in the chat box whether you are able to do or not? If not, I'll repeat it. Yes, okay. Yes, good. Many students have already done the exercise during the library period, but for everyone else, we have conducted this task again. Okay. Still, if you have any doubt, you can approach us at any time in library and get the things. Okay, yes. Thank you everyone for the response. We'll move ahead. This was all about library. Few things we need to bring your attention to. So we have committee, Vishakha Committee for Eradication of Sexual Harassment. If anyone is facing any problem, they can approach these faculty members, register their complaints and get the problem sorted out. Then we have Nakshatra, Marathi Bhasha and Wangmay Mandal. So these are the faculty members. What does this mandal does is they conduct very good programs in Marathi language as well as literature. Very eminent personalities like Shirish Kanekar, Ashok Naigavkar, Praveen Davane, Sudhir Gadge, they have visited our institute because every year on 27th February we conduct the program. So if you wish to come ahead and either help us for conducting the programs or wish to participate anything, you can register your names with the faculty members. Just a moment. Just a moment.
Gauri madam, meanwhile, can I share feedback link?
Yes, madam, please. Sorry for the interruption. So madam will share the feedback link here. We are about to end the library this thing for today's session. Definitely we'll need 1 or 2 sessions more for library. In that we'll do the National Digital Library Club registration thing. These are my contact details. You can reach me at any time, and this is my email ID. So knowledge is free at library. Just bring your own container. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, first year Harsha madam, first year HOD Harsha madam and Rushali madam, for giving me this chance of conducting the library things in online mode. Thank you so much. Over to Rushali madam, please.
First and foremost, actually what I realized is the session, I was trying to pay intense attention to all the aspects, step by step, strategic steps, guided measures, guided as per the guidance, relevant guidance provided by Gauri Madam. And I really feel that as students of Somaya Vidya Vihar, as a very broad and established umbrella trust that we are in, we are actually, in fact, under a very privileged position. It is because you do not only get the access to the library, but your email ID comes with a very unique feature. Whenever you happen to be a researcher in the future, you'll always find this thing, that paid previews are there. So you don't really have to end up shelling up from your own pocket or a kitty, but instead, rather, Somaya Access Library, it's a vast, huge, humongous kind of opportunity and avenue that we are making you available, making everything, all the opportunities. So I want you to make most and optimum use of it. I think the title is very befitting. It's all about utilization and optimum utilization of the library facilities. That as students, that as you embark upon your career, I want you to make use of everything, whether it is research domain, whether it is your subject enhancement, whether it is a reference section, whether it is a professional chapters, you name it, and ma'am is there. And she herself, Gauri madam herself, happens to be a bibliophile person, somebody who's an avid reader of books. So if I'm getting stuck and I want some recommendations, or maybe I seek, guidance. So she's the most sought after person, go-to person, and her valuable advice as well as suggestion is quite indispensable. Thank you so much, Gauri madam. That reminds me of a Marathi quote. I have heard it from my parents. That is, Vachal tar Vachal. So either you perform or you perish. So if you're not updated, and why especially the books and the knowledge, the tsunami of information in your words that we have, I really feel that we really have to stay updated, attempt to stay updated and abreast with the changing trends, technologies. And sooner or later, you'll find that books or maybe the trends are getting redundant and obsolete. So you really have to innovate. You have to read extensively. Books are like a living soul on the shelves. And the moment you turn the last page of the book, you get a feeling that you've lost a near friend or buddy of yours. So that is the power of the writer. That is a true book that really provides you with the window. It opens up to the whole new possibilities. And I hope that I've shared the feedback link. I'm getting a query here. Can somebody please confirm whether the feedback link is visible? I've shared it. You'll be able to access it provided it's a Somaya ED only. I'm not going to entertain from other domain. It is because of the protocol that we adopt here.
Yes, madam, it's visible.
Visible hai, and I think students are able to operate. Are we able to record responses? Gauri madam, can you please check?
Should I check whether we can record the responses? Okay. Okay.
Because you're the collaborator, and
Yes, sure. Just
and the
a
students
minute.
were saying that the query is unable to see, unable to open. Maybe it's Google or other Yahoo EDU. You won't be able to access it, students. It is only and only accessible via Somaya EDU. I have not and I have not empowered it. Rather, I have not kept the option. I think it's a time for us to close the session. Do you have any query or any suggestion? You can type it out. How to access book bank for entire semester? This is for you, Gauri madam.
Yes, you have to approach either Purva madam or Jyoti madam. They'll guide you for this. On Monday, you can meet them. You can you have to pay 100 rupees as usage charges per book, and then you get the book for the whole semester. Maximum you can take 6 books. Madam, I am unable to see the responses because I am given access of only the feedback form, but not the
Sorry, what is the query, ma'am?
No, you are asked me to check the responses,
Yeah.
but I do not have access of the responses page. I can see only the form.
Okay, I'll check it afterwards.
Yeah.
So the link is asking permission. I think the query is You can try it out again. Don't worry. Otherwise, I'll share my number afterwards, and you can just let me know. But I'll be closing the link after an hour or so. I hope I'm making myself very clear to you, students. Okay, so it's a time for us to wind up. And thank you, Gauri Madam, once again for a great and vibrant session. I am impressed with your presentation. It's because of the step-by-step coverage as well as the guidance that you have provided so aptly to our students here.
Thank
So
you
on
so
that
much,
note,
madam. But it is a teamwork, as it is rightly said. So, and thank you so much because you are also supportive for me for any the language things are there, any grammar thing or any drafting things are, you are always there. So for 17 years we are together. So
yes.
that has made me reach till this step.
No,
Thank you
no,
so
that
much.
is, thank you for the great generous appreciation. And I hope that students will really make most of it. 4 years you're there in the campus. And one of these points, meeting Great Junction, would be the library destination. And you're going to meet and interact with Gauri Madam time and again, that's for sure. Thank you once again. Thank you, Dr. Harsha Mishra, our HOD, for being ever supportive and for the able guidance provided at all hours. Thank you, Nitin Urankar sir. His help is always indispensable and is the most readily available person I've ever met. Thank you on that note. Thank you, Pralika Pai, Professor Pralika Pai, for her wonderful presence and her cheerful gesture, that the help that she is always ready to offer. Minal Madam, thank you so much. Despite this being a Saturday and a weekend for all of us, you showed up with all the spirit and all the strength. Also, all the faculty, Chaitali Puro, again, she is available not only for this session but 24/7. Her help is valuable and cherished. And lastly, let me thank you, first year students, for being so proactive and the code of conduct displayed. We deliberately decided not to enable the audio part or the video part. It is to maintain the decorum. So if we take a control, it ensures that the organization and the conduction is super smooth. I just have a request before we bid adieu. That is, kindly put the video mode on so that we capture the screenshot and then we wind up. Thank you once again. Kindly for the last time, requesting all of you to put the video mode on. This is for the attendance and for the official formality purposes.
One query is actually given in chat box. One session of regarding the all the sessions and club. So we can provide the students the hard copy.
Yes.
And actually, it is given in the information brochure in the website. All committees and cells information is given in the website. Even in the brochure, admission brochure also. If you go through the website in admission brochure, also the detail is given. Still, we can provide you. Vrishali ma'am, she
Yes.
has mentioned she will form the Google Classroom, so that detail we will provide. And then during the induction program, so same club and cell members, coordinators, they will brief you about that.
Yes.
Thank you.
So everything, it's very systematic and step by step, and we all are fortunately connected via WhatsApp and other gadgets or other technologies. So not to worry about it. And it is your discretion to be able to register for minimum one committee and maximum two committees, not more than that. Our principal sir has advised, if you are able to be the jack or Jill of all trades, you will not be able to balance out your academic life. So for that reason, you can, minimum one committee and maximum two. I'll be circulating everything on Monday, Tuesday, etc. So just give me 48 hours at least. And I hope, whatever, it's okay if you're not able to on the camera, students, don't panic. And we can capture the screenshot. Yeah. Pralika, can you just confirm, Meenal Madam and Pralika, you're done with the formality of capturing the screenshot?
Yes, done.
Okay, so happy weekend. Have a lovely time. Thank you once again. Goodbye. We'll stop. I'll end the meeting.
Just wait, ma'am. I'll pause the recording, stop the recording.
Yes, sure. Just update Pralika.
Yes. Yeah, done.
Great job. Yeah, great job done. Thank you once again. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you all. Thank you all.
Thank you.